wow. This is definitely much further than I gave credit for. I didn't think it was this far. Oh, good grief. I'm going quite far out here. Oh, what we do for a bit of sightseeing. I don't believe we're going the right way either. I could be wrong. I think we need to be going down here. Ah, I'm seeing it now. And it looks rather disappointing, to be perfectly frank with you. I was expecting a really tall, imposing structure. What ship is this? The Dainty Sload. Okay. Ah. I even see the flame on top. And there's a cave there. I can see the cave entrance. Don't know what cave it is, but it looks a bit rather unspectacular. Solitude Lighthouse discovered. That's the door in. These are the steps up. Oh, dizzy. Yeah. Nope, we're not going to put out the flames, that's for sure. Okay, well, we came up here for a view. What exactly do we get a view of? Some rocks, some icebergs. What appears to be a shipwreck in the distance. Ah, that's pretty nice. View of Solitude. In fact, Solitude is built on a rock. I believe that must be Castle Dower, or the shops and things. That must be the long promenade area, stretching out on the jagged edge of a rock. Wow. Some kind of barrow over there. See? Just simply coming here and viewing the sights. For instance, working out this about Solitude there. Just simply looking out into the sea and looking at landmarks. I mean, I just think it's absolutely so pleasurable. Just taking the time out of your busy day, your busy questing life, just to come and chill out, eh, Berlina? Just to chill out and see what there is to see. The local wildlife, hawkers flopping about. It's marvellous. But shall I tell you, Berlina, what is even more marvellous? Heading back to a warm fire, a luxurious inn full of marvellous food, sitting down, taking the load off your feet, eating, having a good old conversation, listening to the birds sing, and closing the night with some spiced wine. Sounds good to me. Before I do, I'm just going to pop inside the lighthouse itself, see if there's a lighthouse keeper, if he has anything to say to us.
Can I help you?
No, maybe. I've just sort of come by to climb atop this marvellous lighthouse and observe the view. Did I thought I'd come here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing, I just wanted to chat. Hello.
Get out of here, or I will call
Oh,
the guards.
okay. Keep your hair on. Now there's people. Oh, God. Excuse me. Well, looks like we weren't welcome there. Come on, Marina. I think it's time for us to head back to Solitude. But we're going to go via that rather odd-looking door. Maybe it's a door into the sewers. Although I think what we'll do first is we'll just go down to this cave entrance to see exactly what it is. A chest. Brine Water Grotto discovered. Some gold coin and and a gold ingot. That'll definitely do for me. So, Elwyn has some thinking to do this evening. On his Grand Tour of Solitude, day 2 of the Grand Tour of Solitude, stumbling in into Castle Dower, just really looking to explore the city, what it has to offer. Is it starting to snow? It's a good time to be heading back. And walking in to a conversation between General Tullius and one of his legates about discussing about how Ulfric Stormcloak is about to launch an attack on Whiterun. Which is kind of ironic, really, considering how Elwyn, as I said before, was just thinking about how Whiterun so far, when comparing it to all these other cities, is perhaps the place he would choose to settle down if he didn't have a home in Winterhall College. Not preferring Markarth or Dawnstar or even Solitude itself, but Whiterun just seems to be homely. And then he finds out that Ulfric Stormcloak is about to launch an attack there. Now, Elwyn had no interest in joining any side of the war, no reason to join any side of the war, but the fact that Ulfric is planning to attack Whiterun itself, would that effectively call him into action? Would that lead him to speaking with General Tullius and offering his services to try and assist saving Whiterun from an attack? I will let you guys be my conscience. If Elwyn was going to do such a thing, he would see the defence of Whiterun through and then leave it at that. He would have no intentions of going the whole hog. It's definitely something that is playing on his mind. Right, now where exactly did we come in? I thought it was the sewers, but it appears to be... I know where this is. There we go. Right back here, into the market square. And even at 7:30 at night, the market vendors still selling their wares from their stalls. But for us, Berliner, the day has come to a rather, let's say, event. What? Drunks in the street? Who would have thought it?
Don't suppose you could chat.
Excuse me?
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
You're in debt to Ernskar?
Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
Why would we help a drunk man out? It's his debt. No.
You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Oh! You are the daughter of... You are the father of the woman that sells the spiced wine.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. and my working days are done.
Do you know what? Just because your daughter makes that marvellous spiced wine, I'm assuming it's marvellous, I've never tasted it yet,
I'm
but
too old. Got nothing but too many drinking games, too many bets.
I will help you
I'm
out.
too old. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. Always good talking to you, friend.
Yes. The father of the spiced wine trader. Well, just because of that simple mere fact, we'll lend a helping hand. Right. So we'll talk to Ernskar. Where exactly is Ernskar? Just the last bit of work to do before we head back for the night. So looking at the lighthouse then, it appears that this promenade here is actually on that rock. So we're like sort of going down towards the end of the rock here. Ah, here he is. Hello, excuse me!
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Belina, stop pushing. I'd like you to forgive Octave's debts.
Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
Come on. He's an old man. Don't be so hard on him.
Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold.
Thank you.
You saw the Armstrong.
Huh? What is it?
Come on, Belina. Let's go tell the old man the good news.
It's a family recipe.
Yes, I'm hoping it's going to live up to all the hype. I've been looking forward to this since I set foot in Solitude and first came across it on the bar of the Winking Skeever. I hope it doesn't let me down.
I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
No, you're probably right there. But anyway, I spoke to Ernskar and he's agreed to let your debt slide.
You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
There we go. You even taught me some fighting ability. Right then, Belina,
Divines bless you.
it is time. So, our exploration of Solitude
You got nothing
is
better
complete.
to do, father, old man?
We have
Seems there's always more to
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
room,
Sure thing.
please.
It's yours for a day.
I'll rent the room. We'll go and get
I'll
ourselves
show you to
settled
your
down,
room.
and then we shall come back down for some food and drink. But who is this man? I don't believe I've spoken with him before.
Soft sheets and hard liquor. What's not to like?
But apparently he was at the execution.
I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Listen, Rogbeer and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogbeer I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogbeer never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
Okay. Rather intriguing story. It's quite busy in here.
True, I may look the part
Speaking
of
of
dashing
art.
swordsman, but I
You
prefer
bards
the
don't
art
cut
of
each other
wit
any
to
slack,
that of
do you?
warfare.
Oh, this is Vivian.
Not in our nature.
You were there for Rogveer's execution.
Oh, she was in the shop, I see.
Thank you for helping my aunt earlier.
I'll see you around.
Yes, see you around, dear. See you around indeed. Right, we're going to go to our room. Okay. Come on, Brina, we'll get settled down, settled in.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
Plenty of bards in this part of town, rather unsurprisingly. Come on. Come in, come in. Shut the doors. Okay, so we'll just get settled down. We'll just take a breather for a moment. It's only early, 9:30. We'll have a quick half an hour's feet up session, considering what we're going to do tomorrow, and then we'll head down for some food, and more importantly, for some spiced wine. We've explored Solitude now. We've spoke with most of the locals I can see. A bit of sightseeing, and also a couple of quests. So all that is left for us to do now is to continue with some of the other quests in the area. Quests such as what? I don't know. Finding the moon amulet inside Broken Ore Grotto, for a starter. That is only here. Broken Ore Grotto. We could go up there. There's a quest to return something to Meridia. There's a whole Wolf Skull Cave situation. So that's 3 quests at the very least that we know of. I will also go through my journal and uncover any more. And then once we have done the quests that are specific to this area, as with Winterhold, Whiterun and the Reach, we will then proceed to explore the Solitude Hold itself, looking for areas such as this, other caves and ruins and such which we can find by exploration. And then once we've done all of that, it will be time for us to progress the main quest again. For now, we're going to take the time to quest and explore Solitude. So, Elwyn is going to spend the next half an hour pondering what he's going to do with regards to the Legion. And as I said, you, the viewers, can act as devil's advocate. Should he do it? Should he not? Should the Archmage of the College of Winterhold remain neutral? Or should he join to defend Whiterun? Ultimately I will make the decision, but it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts. So join me next time for questing in Solitude. So until then, see you soon.
Some of the younger bards would have really